So let's continue with the reflection on the role of Parliament and whether or not it failed to hold Zweli Mkhize, the Minister of Health, to account last week when he failed to appear before Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Health, citing legal advice. Let's bring in now the Health Portfolio Committee Chair, Dr. Sibongiseni Dhlomo. Dr. Dhlomo, thank you so much for your time on the lead this afternoon. I just spoke to Mr. Lecisa who is the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, and he says, as the committee, you probably need to reflect on how you have handled the matter of the Health Minister last week. Have you reflected? How do you think the matter could have been better handled?
Good afternoon. I did mention last week when you called me, and it was, I think, you, that I had a call the previous night around 9:30 from Dr. Mkhize indicating that he has got a legal advice that maybe he should refrain from participating in our meeting because of the allegations of the digital vibes also touching on his name. And then we had the meeting the next day at 8 o'clock. I could not at that time reschedule the meeting. I could not at that time get a legal advice to say should we or should we not allow that request. So on the basis of that, we erred on the side of allowing Minister not to appear, and therefore have since received a legal advice from Parliament since then until yesterday that we should actually bring him to come to account. That is why the meeting was rescheduled for tomorrow. However, as he was informed that the meeting is rescheduled tomorrow, he should come to the Portfolio Committee. We then learned that there is an acting minister, Minister Ngubane, who now is replacing him temporarily since he's on a special leave.
Yeah.
So yes, the parliamentary process did advise us that no, we cannot let Dr. Mkhize not come, let him come. So he was going to come tomorrow if things were as they were. But now he's not coming tomorrow. We have now since rescheduled the meeting. Minister Ngubane has requested that she probably can be given some time because she's starting only today to learn and get briefings. So we will have a meeting with them, Minister Ngubane next week on this matter.
So some members of the committee criticized you for having taken that decision unilaterally to hear the explanation by the minister and still agree that the committee must continue to speak to the DG of the health department without the minister. I hear you when you say you've erred by not allowing the minister to appear. What do you say to the criticism that you didn't follow the processes, that you decided unilaterally to accept the minister's explanation, and that should have been the collective decision of all committee members?
Criticisms, you actually accept it. I am saying to you, there was no time lag between me getting the legal team of Parliament. The meeting was scheduled for 8 o'clock the next morning, and my opening remarks to the Portfolio Committee